Hello and welcome to Aurelian University. In this video, we're going to talk about objects. Objects are custom data types. So if you remember from earlier videos, we talked about numbers, strings, things like that. Those are built-in data types. But when we talk about objects, usually we'll be talking about data types that we create or that we write in our own code. So these are not built into Python. And objects will have their own methods and properties. So we talked about methods a little bit earlier. Methods are functions that are called as part of another, or as part of an object, or part of another data type. So we talked about methods involved in strings, how you can replace, for example, a value within a string. That's a method. And then properties are sort of static values, or static is probably not the best word. They're values that are associated with objects. So we'll give it an example here. So we have class book. So class is a keyword that helps us create a new object type. This object type will be called book. The same rules will apply for naming classes as will apply to variables for the most part. However, it's pretty common to see the first letter of a class be an uppercase letter. We'll also have a colon here, and then everything that follows and is indented will be part of the class. We can assign variables within the class, and these will be properties. These will be values that we can access in a way I'll show below. And so we'll say the title of the book is The Adventures of Tom Sawyer, and the author is Mark Twain. So if we say book, so with the lowercase b, so it's different than this class, equals book, and we put these parentheses here. This is invoking a constructor function, so it's creating the individual object here. So this is just a template for the object. But here we create the individual object, and it has a function to create that object, so we need these open and closing parentheses. This will create our object, and then we can print to the console one of the variables in the object. So say we want the title. We say book.title, now we'll print the title. So I'll just show you this. Here we have The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. So in the next video, I want to go over initialize functions and methods really quickly. And that will give you a better idea for sorts of things that we can do to make our classes and our objects a little bit more robust. But for now, just understand that objects are custom data types, and they have their own behaviors or methods and properties, which are values stored inside of them.